Last video I promised to review Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, and this time I'm delivering, only with some slight differences. Well, my camera's been on the fritz lately, so you're not gonna see my face, and thank God for that, because that means I can hide and be bashful and all sorts of, shy guy stuff. Normally I'd try to segue into the review, talk about my history with the game, but no, this game is not worth it. Like a proctology examination, it's just much better to go in, come out, and if there's pain and bleeding, at least you got it done and over with. The sooner we get through this, the better. As the game boots up, we're treated to one of the best things about video games from this era, FMV intros. All games had full motion videos at this point in time, and honestly, you were a fucking weirdo if your game didn't have one. They made you want to play the game, even the bad ones. I can't even recall how many times I sat through the intro for Chrono Cross. After that brief little bit of awesomeness, we're taken to the title screen, and we are then given the choice of one of three gameplay modes: Battle, Tournament, guess what that does, and Build Up. Battle mode essentially incorporates all of your arcade mode and your one-on-one fighting mode, versus mode. So if you've got a friend that is willing to play this, you could. I mean, if you've got a friend over and you ask them to play Dragon Ball GT, then you don't have a friend over anymore. So to start it off, we'll just go right into arcade mode and see what the game's like. And why does it look like this? This is bad. This is bad for 1996 standards. It looks like my Lego men are getting into very heated disagreements and the faces are all really frighteningly blurry. Controls are basic enough. You have your typical punch, kick, and block buttons, typical Virtua Fighter shit. But you also have a button for key attacks. You have a few specials mapped to the punch and kick buttons, which are done more akin to the special moves in Mortal Kombat than they are to the special moves in Street Fighter. Which means it's just down forward and not down diagonal forward, then forward. But the moves everyone cares about are done with the triangle button. These are your big finishers, your Kamehamehas, your Big Bang attacks, and your Makenkas, mechanical scrotum, your Martin Sheen, your finger drill spinny thingy, okay? Don't make me say it. These do a crap ton of damage. In fact, they're broken. No, they're fucking broken. Now, if your opponent fires off a super move, you have the option of either parrying it or kissing your ass goodbye, because countering does jack shit. You might as well just take the full brunt of the attack. And let's not even talk about how slow you move. Oh wait, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about how slow you move. And I mean, why is it that all the games I've reviewed so far, based off of a show where characters can move at the speed of fucking sound, they always move like they've got termites in their butts? So, how is the actual core gameplay mechanics? Well, you know how most fighting games have this cute little thing called depth and strategy involved? Well, yeah, you see, so they took all these good fighting game concepts and they didn't use them. Nope, this game has no depth whatsoever. Instead of devising actual strategies and learning techniques or learning character traits, you spam supers and hit the square button like it owes you money. If this gameplay had any more spam in it, Weird Al would sing about it. So you go through arcade mode like one usually does until you come to the end boss. Baby. No, not that baby, this baby. And let's just say it would actually be more difficult fighting an actual baby. I mean, if you're playing as the right character, and let's face it, you're gonna play as Goku, all you need to do is stand in one side of the screen and spam projectiles. And once he's dazed, you just go up to him, you spam your melee specials, and retreat when he wakes up. He won't even know what's what by the time he's done pulling your boot out of his asshole. He's very difficult for most people on the first try, and yeah, I died against him when I was a kid. Now I see him as a bit of a joke. And yeah, this is him on the hardest difficulty. Have I gotten across the fact that this game is not very well programmed? After experimenting with the game just a little bit, You finally discover the game's most unique feature, build-up mode. And, okay, admittedly, this is kind of cool. It's just a shame that Street Fighter Alpha 3 did it better. This essentially allows you to pick one of the fighters in the game and level them up through a gauntlet of battles. This is actually pretty fun, since this allows you to pick your own Super Warrior and customize them a little bit, as you put them through battles with your friend's own custom warriors who, I'm sorry, if your friend has the exact same terrible taste in video games as you do, then where the fuck can I find my friend that has terrible taste in video games like I do? Oh, and there's also a tournament mode for characters made in build-up, but I've never tried it. Completing build-up mode earns you the game's one secret character, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and he plays exactly like all the other Gokus. Only this time he's dressed up for a glam metal concert and has a sausage link hanging out of his back pocket. Speaking of Goku, the roster is literally 10% Goku. You got Kid Goku, you got Goku, Super Saiyan Kid Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you got Pink Gold Goku, you got Hyper Giga Ultra Mega Goku, you got Gokuel, and I mean, it's just so crazy. There's so many fucking Gokus. I like how there's so many Gokus and only one Vegeta. I mean, like, where's my pink shirt Vegeta at? Or GT Vegeta? Was he just too Freddie Mercury for this game?
I'm more powerful than you when I'm wearing women's pants!
Was his ridiculous mustache just too much for the PS1 to handle? Was the inclusion of more GT really going to hurt the quality of this prime, clearly competently designed masterpiece that deserves to be held up on the same pedestal as Link Faces of Evil and Ride to Hell Retribution? No, not really. If anything, it actually would have made it better. Overall, this game is awful. I had fun with it, yeah, but it's awful. While it's dated by today's means, that's because it was dated when it came out. When this game came out, we had Virtua Fighter and Tekken, both of which not only revolutionized 3D fighting games, but gaming in general. So yeah, Final Bout felt outdated even by early 90s standards. The slow, clunky gameplay is actually just inexcusable, especially since earlier Dragon Ball Z games outshined it by actually being smooth and fluid. Well, now that that's out of the way, what's next? I mean, I've got to review something good during this holiday season. Well, I will. In fact, my next review, guess you could say I'm going to advance on an adventure. Oh, shut up. That's the only way I could actually foreshadow the next episode. I'd like to see you do better. You probably could, actually. Like that was bad. That was really bad. That was Dragon Ball Evolution bad. Okay, maybe not that bad. Close. Maybe the Taiwanese Dragon Ball movie.